They say that distance is the enemy of love. I spent 20 years believing that distance had murdered my relationship with my daughter, Chloe. I thought she had chosen her mother's side. I thought she had grown to hate the very sound of my name. My name is Arthur. I'm a 55-year-old architect. I've spent my life designing spaces for families to live in, while my own family was a hollow shell. But 3 weeks ago, while clearing out my late ex-wife's attic, I found a box. A simple, blue cardboard box taped shut with a decade's worth of dust. Inside weren't just papers. Inside was 20 years of my daughter's life. 20 years of letters, birthday cards, and drawings, all addressed to me. All of them unopened. My ex-wife didn't just take my house in the divorce. She stole my daughter's voice. When Sarah and I split in 2005, it wasn't a clean break. It was a war. Chloe was only 8. For the first year, I fought for every weekend, every holiday. But slowly, the wall began to rise. Sarah would tell me Chloe was busy. Then she was sick. Then Chloe simply didn't want to see me. I'd call, and the line would stay silent. I'd send gifts, and they'd be returned, refused by addressee. Eventually, Sarah told me the words that broke my soul. She's calling Marcus Dad now, Arthur. She doesn't need you. Move on. I was a coward. I believed her. I spent 20 years living in that silence, working myself to the bone, building monuments of steel and glass to hide the fact that I was a father without a child. I sat on that dusty floor and opened the first letter. Postmarked October 2007. Chloe was 10. Dear Daddy, I'm sorry if I was bad. Mama says you're busy with your new work, and that's why you didn't come to my ballet recital. I wore the pink shoes you bought me. I waited at the stage door for an hour. Are you coming for my birthday? I promised to be quiet. Please call me. I love you, Chloe. I felt like I couldn't breathe. I never got an invitation to that recital. I was told Chloe didn't want me there. I opened the next one. 2012. Dad, it's my 15th birthday. You didn't even send a card this year. Did you forget me? Mama says you have a new family now. Is that why you don't answer my emails? I just wanted to tell you I made the honor roll. I wish you could see me. Every letter was a brick in a wall built by a woman who wanted to erase me from existence. Sarah had spent 20 years telling our daughter that her father had abandoned her. I didn't go to Sarah's funeral to mourn. I went to the attic to find the truth, and I found a crime. I spent the next 48 hours tracking Chloe down. She was living in Chicago, working as a pediatric nurse. I stood outside her apartment building for 3 hours. I was terrified. What do you say to a 28-year-old woman who thinks you turned your back on her when she was a child? When the door finally opened and she stepped out, I saw my own eyes looking back at me. She froze. The recognition was instant, followed by a wave of cold, hard anger. What are you doing here, Arthur? She asked. Not Dad. Arthur. I came to deliver some mail, I said. My voice was trembling as I handed her the blue box. Letters that were addressed to a father who never got to read them. We sat in a coffee shop for 6 hours. We didn't cry at first. We just read. We read the letters together, piecing together the timeline of a stolen life. We realized that every time I had reached out, Sarah had intercepted. Every time Chloe had reached out, Sarah had deleted. We lost 20 years. We can't get them back. I missed her graduations, her first heartbreak, the day she decided to become a nurse. But as we sat there, Chloe reached across the table and touched my hand. I thought you didn't want me, she whispered. I never stopped looking for you, I told her. I just was looking in the wrong places. My ex-wife is gone, and she took her secrets to the grave, but she couldn't burn the letters. Today, I'm designing a new project. It's a house by the lake. It has a guest room, a room that has been empty for 20 years, finally waiting for its occupant. My name is Arthur. I'm 55, and I've learned that the truth doesn't just set you free. It gives you back your daughter,